Today we will be testing the Xtrender indicator. Before we do, if you have not watched the first videos on the channel and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. You can find a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. If you use that link, you'll save a little bit of money on your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. If you are interested in a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested along with their win rates, you can sign up for our Patreon. And you will receive a full list of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested. You can find a link to our Patreon down below in the description. We also have a Patreon-only exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators, a list of winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the Xtrender indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 93 different strategies, with 28 of them being winners. The best one so far is able to achieve an 84% win rate. We've also tested a total of 911 indicators, with 380 of them being winners. The best one so far we're able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. We've also retested in the advanced testing 105 of the winning indicators. 38 of them have been able to maintain the winning status, the best to a 76% win rate. Now, if you are interested in a full list of these indicators and strategies along with their win rates, we've compiled all that information into spreadsheets, which you will get when you become a patron of the channel. Keep in mind that we test most of these indicators and strategies on the Forex and crypto market, but they can be applied to just about any market and time frame universally. Okay, so today we are testing the Xtrender indicator. You can see here on the bottom of the screen. This indicator has a few different things going on with it. The source video claimed that this was one of the best buy-sell indicators, buy-sell signal indicators on Tradingview. Seem to get quite a few of those, probably just the YouTube algorithm. You click on one of them, they keep feeding you videos along the same lines, and so that may be what it is, but nonetheless, we keep getting a few of these videos that claim to have the best buy-sell signal indicator on Tradingview. And so this indicator here, like I said, has a few different things going on with it. And so what we have is basically a few different layers of determining kind of trend. And so the indicator itself has these dots right here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a red dot here and a green dot here. And those are technically what the source video claimed was the buy and sell signals. And so what you would look for is when you get a kind of confluence or a lineup of the three different pieces of the indicator. And so the three different pieces is going to be the line right here with a faint histogram behind it. You have the bars here, and then you have this oscillating line here, which is also changing colors and giving you those signals. And so those are the three pieces of the indicator, which you are looking to line up all together and give you one of these dots according to the source video to then have a valid entry. And so you can see right here, we have the faint histogram line here. I believe it's called the Xtrender histogram line, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have the histogram here also in red, and then you have the Xtrender line, I believe is what they refer to it as, this oscillating line here, which has turned red and given the red dot right there. So all these pieces have lined up, all of them being red. That would be a signal to go short. And then on the reverse side, right here, you can see that we have the histogram line is green, the histogram itself, or the oscillator, is green, and then the Xtrender line here is green with a green dot. That would be a signal to go long. Now, those are a little bit hard to come by, all those pieces together. I know we just saw two close together there, but in general, looking at this indicator, they're a little bit hard to come by, especially testing this on a daily time frame. And so I thought what we would do is play around with this in a few different ways like we normally do to kind of see what we can come up with. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for the histogram line here to be below the 0 line, so in the negative area here. When it's below the 0 line, we are looking for only short trades, and that will be when the histogram bars are red and the Xtrender line is also red. Once all those line up, don't necessarily need a dot, then that would be a signal to go short. When the histogram line is above the 0 line, then we are looking for long trades, and what we would look for is when the histogram bars here, or the oscillating bars, are green and the Xtrender line is green. We don't need that dot, and that would be a signal to go long. So hope all that makes sense. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so the first signal that we get is a short signal right here. You can see that we have the histogram line is below the 0 line. It is red, and then we have the bars here. The oscillating histogram bars are red, and the Xtrender line turns red right here as well. And so we'll get all those pieces lined up right there for a short trade. Let's go ahead and measure this out. Looks like we just barely missed our take profit before we then spiked to the upside, which would have stopped us out. Let's go ahead and continue on. Alright, the next signal that we pick up is a long signal. You can see that we get all the pieces lined up right here. We have the green histogram line, the green bars, and a green Xtrender line, and I believe even a dot right there. Surprisingly enough, we seem to be picking up a few of the what would be, I believe, the normal signals. And so you can see that we get a really nice push to the upside here, which does get us to our take profit. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we're at the end of the year. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are looking for a profitable trading strategy, I highly suggest you check out the best strategy that we have tested on the channel here. It was able to achieve an 84% win rate. I'll put a screenshot up of the thumbnail to that video right now. I'll link to it up in the corner, and I'll also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Like I said, it is a highly profitable trading strategy. Was able to achieve an 84% win rate. It uses one of our custom indicators that we've developed here on the channel, as well as a Tradingview indicator, and all around it is a wonderful trading strategy. I highly recommend you check that out. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator. Let's scroll back here. Some decent number of trades within the 1 year's time. So let's go ahead and count them out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we have 18 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 winning trades. And so that will meet the 60% criteria that we're looking for. All in all, I think this is a pretty decent indicator. Playing around with it a little bit, seems like it was giving some pretty decent signals, and have a decent number of trades within the 1 year's time. I'd be interested in seeing what it can do on a lower time frame, maybe on a lower time frame, taking just the exact signals like it's supposed to give. But even at that, it did seem like a good majority of the trades, or at least a couple of them that we took, were, I think, technically the signals as we were supposed to take them. The source video was a little unclear in where the positioning of some of these lines needed to be for it to be a valid signal, which is why I'm not 100% sure, but it did appear as though some of them were actual signals, the buy-sell signals the source video talked about. And so, but like I said, all in all, a solid indicator. This one's definitely going to go on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here.